Well, hello again. This is Gilgamesh. Here, I want to talk about this movie, How to Make a Killing. Yeah, I yeah, as it says, 20 billion inheritance, 7 relatives standing in the way. Glenn Powell. Yeah, he can carry this movie. Yeah, he's great. And the cast is actually really good. Yep. And the kid who plays the younger version of him is actually really good. Beckett, yeah. And essentially, his mother um, gets pregnant and basically is kicked out of her by her father, played by Ed Harris, because she got pregnant. And she's forced to leave home because she refused to get an abortion. And she has her son and raises him. Yeah. And he didn't know anything about his family. Now, Margaret Qualley is great. I didn't realize that she's Andy McDowell's daughter, but she plays, when he's being raised by his mother, she teaches him archery, and that's where we meet Julia. Yeah, Steinway, and the actress who plays the younger version, Maggie Tomei. This is another really fun movie I saw. Glenn Powell really does have that ability to carry a movie, and I was like, yeah. And essentially, his mother suddenly dies, and it's like, you know, he decides, she says, don't settle until you have the life you want. So he decides he's going to, as the title says, making a killing is he's going to start killing off his cousins. And yeah, and he finds, ways to do it. Like the first one, he wanted to, it's like, it's pretty much from the trailer, they show that, how he does it. And it turns out, well, that cousin of his, the first one we meet, who's kind of a, asshole in the movie, and the way he dies, it's like, you find out he could actually swim. And of course, like I said, it's fun movie. Glenn Powell's, begin the movie, he's on death row. And he's telling the story, and we meet his mother, Mary, and he, like I said, he finds out that he comes from a rich family. And then later, after his mother dies, he, kills his cousin. Yeah, he kills a lot of the family. He goes and murders a lot and then he meets his uncle, who kind of admits that he wishes he had been, there for his mother when she left, because he even points out that, Mary was a lot stronger than the rest of the family to choose to walk away. Yeah, and her brother actually, his uncle, tells him, this is his, MacArthur Redfellow. He's essentially the only one in the family that absolutely shows that he seemed to care about his sister Mary, because he says, I wish I had stepped in and helped you and your mother, been there. And he gives him a job at his company. Yeah. And Glenn Plumber carries this, and he's got a great cast. Yeah, I think this is Bill Camp. I think he's the uncle. Yeah, this is the uncle. I forgot, Warren Redfellow. He's the uncle that, after what happens to his son, Tyler doesn't think anything of that. Beckett suddenly come in his life, and everything after his son is killed. Yeah, his loser son, who thinks he's a photographer, but he's really just a fucking loser. Yeah, he is. And his girlfriend. Yeah, his girlfriend's not a loser. It's just, yeah. And Noah. Noah's just a complete, yeah. And Tyler, I'm trying to remember, who was Tyler in the movie? Yeah, I just saw it, and I was like, yeah, it's a really fun movie. I'm trying to remember, was Tyler the first one that he killed on the boat that drowned? Because Noah is, but but I'm just trying to remember. He's Tyler's father, and I think he might have been. Let me just look really quick. I'm trying to remember which. Let me go look at this. Here, I'm not. I'm just trying to remember something because I forget. Hold on. Let me go over here. Yeah, it's, I'm going, okay. Yeah, and the movie, it's, yeah, like he's telling the priest everything that's going on. And yeah, Margaret Qualley's kind of, as Julie, is a bitch. But, there's a whole thing involving money, and she realizes he's killing his relatives off. And yeah, it's a fun movie. And the ending's kind of like, you don't really, I wasn't paying, I was like, yeah, the whole thing with Julie is she kind of needs money. And Beckett's, doesn't talk to her and help her out and kind of sets him up and everything. And it's like, yeah. And you have the FBI come in, and they're, because of all the murders, his family members dying off, they're questioning him, and he kind of downplays it. And yeah, and I enjoyed it. I mean, yeah, Glenn Powell really can carry a movie. Let's see how well this movie did. Yeah, oh my God, this movie's flopping hard. I mean, it just came out, so, but it's, yeah. It hasn't come out to the rest of the world yet. It came out here this month, but it's coming out. Yeah, it came out here in the United States the 20th. We're at the end of the month, so the rest of them, it's coming out next month. But so far, it's only made $4 million off. And you would have to triple that, so 15 times 3, no, 30, so 45 million just to break even. That's with inflation. Yeah. And so I didn't want to give anything away on that. But yeah, the cast is great. The movie's fun. Glenn Powell definitely carries this movie. And yeah, he's, and he's very charming in the movie. It doesn't hurt that, yeah. So I recommend it. I won't give away how it ends or where it goes all the way, but it's a fun movie, and I enjoyed it. So yeah, if you get a chance, go see this movie. It's worth it. Yeah, this is Gilgamesh. I will talk to you later. Bye.